Welcome to the Tipsy Tennis Podcast. I am at the Asmara Urban Resort at the Asmara Open with the finalist for today, who's going to be playing in just over an hour, number 2 in the Philippines, Jed Olivarez. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So you're playing the finals of the Asmara Open in just over an hour. How are you feeling so far?
Excited to play. Yeah, it's a lot of. I think I got used to the pressure over the last finals. I just played like 2 weeks ago in my hometown, so hopefully I can handle the pressure well here.
You're playing AJ Lim, who's number 1. From what I heard, you've been pretty tough record against him over the years. And,
yeah.
Even played a semifinal match for doubles yesterday, which was honestly probably one of the best doubles matches I've ever seen. And I'm not just saying that. It actually was the way the tactics you guys were using, the ball execution and all the gets was pretty crazy. And I've been going to the U.S. Open for like the last 15 years in a row, and like that match definitely stood out. So that was really cool. So you're playing AJ. How would you describe your guys' rivalry, if there is one?
Yeah, I mean, ever since we were kids, like in the 10s, 10 and under, I think we played each other like in our lifetimes probably 20, 30 times already.
In competition, right?
Yeah, I mean, I won all of them when we were younger, like 10 until 12, and then since then, it's been tough for me. I think I've lost probably 6 in a row. I mean, the last couple of ones were really close.
Do you feel like it takes some pressure off, knowing that you have, or it doesn't really matter, you're going into it with like straight head?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like I don't really have anything to lose since I've already lost the last 6 or so matches. So, but I'm feeling pretty good. Like the last time we played, I lost. It was like 3 months ago. I lost 6-1, 7-5. I was up 5-2 in the second set. I just, lost my level dropped. But let's see today. I've been preparing a lot better. I think training a lot harder.
So going back, let's go back all the way to the beginning. And one of my favorite questions I like to ask people is, how did you start playing tennis?
Oh, well, I came from a family of tennis players. My aunt won the Division 2 or 3 NCAA singles individual.
Oh wow!
I forgot what school. I think it was Cal State LA. My dad also went to that school. He also was part of the tennis team. And I have another aunt who got the gold medal in the Southeast Asian Games. And I think she made it to 400 in the women's WTA probably 30 years ago, a long time ago. So yeah, like everybody, all my cousins, we all started playing tennis at a young age.
Where did you grow up?
Oh, I'm from Parañaque City. So if you land in the Philippines, you either land in Parañaque City or Pasay. They're like right next to each other. So it's
in Manila, right?
Yeah, Manila.
In Manila.
Metro
right?
Manila, yeah. It's one of them.
So last time I was in the Philippines, I was lucky enough to be introduced to somebody who took me around, or showed me around the tennis scene over there. So I got to play tennis at UP.
Oh,
at
cool.
the Diliman.
Yeah, UP Diliman. Yeah.
And I also played at a place, you may know it, the Olivarez Tennis Center.
Oh gosh, that's where I practice every day.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that, because it's not every day that I get to talk to somebody who has an academy named after their family. Like why, because it's also a school as well, right?
Yeah, it's a school. So it started as a hospital. My grandfather built it from scratch like many years ago. It started with a hospital and the tennis court, I believe, and then he put up the school. So yeah, I mean, that there's a tournament there actually every year, and they said it's like because there's like PCA Open, and they call that like the Roland Garros of the Philippines, and then that Olivarez Open is like the second biggest thing. So it's been like a family tradition, really, tennis, and it runs in our family.
And you started. So when you were growing up, you were always training there.
Yeah, for sure. Since I started playing tennis at 6 years old, and that's where I played my first tournament there. I started practicing there until now, 20 plus years later, still playing there.
Do you have any involvement in it? Do you ever like coach or do anything like that? Or it's only usually just training.
Like a what?
Coaching.
Yeah. Oh, coaching. Actually, no, I don't have a tennis coach. I used to have one before I went to college, but when I came back, I'm mostly just hitting with the top men's players here in the Philippines. I invite them over. Like AJ, sometimes we used to play there. But like we don't practice when the tournament's coming up because yeah.
Say what college did you go to?
Oh, I went to Western Michigan University.
A D1? I'm assuming?
Yeah, D1 in Kalamazoo.
Full ride?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that experience like coming from a place where tennis isn't, let's say not so popular, and also culture early, and playing in the States like that? How did you make that
adjustment?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually my family, that's really the goal. That's why they make us play tennis, because so that we can get a scholarship in the US. And I know a lot of players in the Philippines, they also have that same goal. That's why they play tennis, to get a good school.
What'd you study?
I studied accountancy. So that's okay. First year was, of course, it was the biggest adjustment for me. First year, and I was just surprised with the level of the players there compared to here. And I feel like I matured a lot, like my game and as a person there when I went to college.
What was your impression of American tennis?
It was really, the level was really good, at least where I was going to school. It was tough. Like,
were there any like little, let's say like traditions, or like maybe not traditions, but like maybe habits, or just kind of like culturally, like the way people approach tennis versus that between in the Philippines?
Yeah, for sure. There it's a lot more systematic, I would say. Like, we have a fixed training routine. We train Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4, and gym twice a week. And here, I believe in colleges here, I mean, nothing against colleges here, but I heard that they play maybe 2-3 times a week. Sometimes they don't even have a group training. So I'm really thankful for that opportunity, because I feel like I improved a lot over there.
What was something that you didn't expect about American culture?
Something I didn't expect.
Something that shocked you, maybe took you out of your comfort zone?
Well, for me actually, it's just sometimes I can't understand the humor there. Like, they have lots of those idioms. Like, I didn't really get them. I used to like take them so literally. I didn't understand what they were saying in the beginning, but I got to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you graduated college, you started playing like do you try playing ITFs and working that way?
I played in the juniors before I went to college. I think I made it to 300 plus in the world in the juniors.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped playing at 17. I went to college at 17. I had one more year of juniors, but I didn't play anymore. And then I stopped playing during college because I was too busy with school and everything.
So you didn't even play in college?
I mean, I didn't play like international tournaments during college.
But you're on the team though?
Yeah, I was on the team.
And what about after college?
Yeah.
Jump back into it, because I mean, you got to be playing now because you're number 2 in.
Yeah, I mean, right after college, I played my first ATP tournament. Oh, futures tournament in Egypt. Like I think it was 3 months after I graduated, and that was probably the best performance I've had in futures. I got a from the qualies. I won 3 matches, and I won another one in the main draw. I got a point, and then I was just so happy. Like I didn't care. I lost the second round, and I was supposed to play the second week, but I was just too happy. I just went home right after that. I got homesick. It was tough because I was alone. I went there alone. It's tough traveling when you're by yourself. So.
What motivated you to go do that?
I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to be a professional tennis player. Like, if I were to choose, like I didn't actually even want to go to college, but my parents were really pushing me. Like, you have to study because what if your career in tennis doesn't go as well. At least you have this backup. You can go to get a good job. But yeah, I really agree with my parents' decision. I feel like it was necessary to go to college because I feel like I wasn't matured yet back then.
Where are you at with your tennis? Like your schedule, your calendar. How much are you playing? How much are you training? What do you do also outside of tennis?
With my training schedule, well, I mean, I train twice a day as much as possible, like 6 days a week. 5 days a week. And then with regards to my tournament schedule, I play a lot of local tournaments lately. Because it's just, I mean, I want to go play and go play those international tournaments, futures, but it's been so hard to get in because I'm always so far in the alternate list because I don't have a point. I used to, but it expired during the pandemic. So yeah, what's coming up is Davis Cup next month. This month actually, in 2 weeks we're leaving for Bahrain. So that one, and then there's a PCA Open when we get back, the biggest tournament here in the Philippines.
How would you playing Davis Cup in a few weeks? Do you feel any different kind of pressure representing your country than when you're playing for yourself, and maybe even I feel like it's similar to playing for college as well. You have a team. It's not your priorities aren't necessarily number one. Is this also your first time playing for representing Philippines?
It's my first time to, I hope, actually be playing a bearing match because I played last 2020 against Greece, the tie against Greece, but it was a non-bearing match. We already lost, and we just played another match. I played against Tsitsipas' brother, Petros.
Petros?
Yeah, I played against him.
How'd you do?
I actually played really well. I was up 4-2 on both sets.
Yeah.
I lost 6-4, 7-5, but it was a really amazing experience. Now I believe he's like 200 or so in doubles in the world, yeah. Maybe higher.
Do you feel any kind of different pressure when you're playing, when you're representing your country, or are you just kind of locked in on the match and focusing on what's in front of you?
For sure the pressure is different because I feel like, the whole country is relying on you. So we'll see. The crowd, we played in the Philippines, so the crowd was really good when I played last Davis Cup. This time it's in Bahrain. Not as many probably Filipinos watching, but we'll see. I don't know.
What's one of your most memorable tennis moments or memories?
Most memorable tennis memories. Actually, it was against AJ in 2019. We played in Malaysia finals. We played a 3-hour match. It was really memorable because I was up 5-3, and I think it was 30 love or something. I was serving, and I just got full body cramps my first time. I couldn't even hold my racket. My fingers were getting stuck, and I couldn't move my legs. And unfortunately, I lost 7-5 because. I'm not saying he's a really good player, but I feel like I could have won that if that didn't happen. And you know, he was like really a big name in the Philippines already by that time, and I was just like coming up, just got back from college, so very memorable for me.
Who did you look up to as a kid?
Growing up, for sure, Federer and Nishikori. Kei Nishikori's.
Yo, he's making a comeback right now.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him. I've been using his rackets since I was 13. Nishikori's rackets.
The Juice? No, the Steam.
Yeah. No. There was another one after. I think it was a BLX Tour.
Oh, the Ultra Pro.
The white and blue. After the Steam, he used another one. I think. He uses the extended one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to.
And then, I mean, before I switched to Baba, I was using the Burn, the one that he was using.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one. So yeah, I really love him because we're the same height, and I can't say we have the same backhand, but I'm trying to idolize him, to copy him a bit. So yeah.
Have you been to have you traveled around? So have you been to any of the? Have you seen him play live?
Not yet actually, but I'd love to. Love to see him play someday soon before he retires.
Yeah, he's the first guy in history, I think, to have won a challenger being unranked.
Really?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
On this comeback.
Cool.
And now he's getting some wild cards into some tournaments and pushing through. So what are your goals for tennis? Where do you see yourself going and feel like you get to this point and you say like, I made it, I did what I came here to do?
Well, I mean, I always tell myself that, you know, I wouldn't want to retire from tennis until I win the PCA Open, the biggest tournament here, because it's like a really big thing here, really prestigious thing, and they have this name the board of like past winners, and you know, I always say that I'm not gonna retire until I win this thing and have my name on there. So AJ's got his name there, I think twice already. So yeah, I don't want to retire yet. What else? Like, my parents want me to work soon, but you know, they gave me like a year or two more to pursue my professional tennis career. So that's my plan for next year, is to play as much ITFs as I can, and go from there. We'll see. Like if I do well, then maybe I can keep playing. If not, then I'm gonna go work for my dad.
At the Olivarez.
At the Olivarez, yeah. Yes.
What would you do for them?
Well, because right now he's the vice president of academics, because it's like a family-owned business. So his siblings are like, they each have their own department, and he's in the academic side. So I'd probably start to take over his position slowly. And also he's in politics, so I'll work for him as probably one of his like head of staff. That's what he told me, next year.
Nice. I think I asked you this question during the press conference, but if you can go back and change one thing about how you, if you could change one thing about your tennis, how you did it, do you have any regrets like that? Or maybe I shouldn't say regrets, but decisions or something that could have been made a little bit better with hindsight.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a big turning point in my career was when I was like 14. Because I used to play alongside, like, you know, I played in Europe. I mean, there was an Asian tournament in the Philippines when I was 14. That was like the biggest tournament of my junior career for me, in my opinion, because I did so well that I was selected to represent Asia. It was like there were 5 of us in the team. So we were brought to Europe. We played 5 tournaments there, and I was with guys who were like now top 100 in the pro scene. like Yun Seong Chung. I don't know if you know him. Who else? Tung Lin Wu from Taipei. Yeah, we were in one group, and I felt like I was under level at that time. I was like really confident, and maybe the biggest regret is that I feel like I was too hard on myself, and I put too much pressure on myself when I was a kid. And I feel like if I just let loose on the court, I feel like I could have performed a lot better, and maybe I'd be on somewhere near them right now in their level. I feel like yeah, over the years for sure I've learned to better control my mind, like the mental side of the game. I feel like that's been the biggest part of it.
Is there anything that in particular that's helped you get mentally stronger?
Yeah, for sure. Cause like when I was younger, I used to focus so much on like my like technique, or I felt like there was a secret like formula for the technique that like if I did this, like I would, and it, because I was like so focused on those little things, like I it's like I lost sight of the bigger picture of when you're playing. There's so many things that you have to be aware of, and I feel like over the years I've learned to just let loose and be present in the moment. So yeah, it helped me a lot.
So speaking about the present, I just want to ask a couple more questions about this tournament, because you got your match coming up pretty soon, and I'm sure you want to probably hit the court. Do you have any pre-match rituals or routines that you try to do?
Nothing special. It's just warm up with bands, some stretches, and hit like warm up. Wanna like practice like those winner shots that hopefully I can bring out later. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing special.
And what if you won today? There's 150,000 pesos up top. Nice chunk of change. For those of you who don't know how much a peso is, the total is about almost $3,000.
Yeah, 3,000.
If you had to spend it, can't take it home, or whatever, how would you spend the prize money here? Take your girlfriend out on vacation?
I wish, but no. Actually, I would put the money into I would actually invest the money. I would put it in, because I'm opening a coffee shop soon next year. So that cash will for sure come in handy. So yeah.
All right, sounds good. I'll let you go and start preparing for that. And best of luck. I noticed on the Instagram page, on the Instagram stories, you're a favorite in this. So
maybe because I go here like every month, especially last year. Always here.
Yeah, so I'm sure the crowd is going to be behind you. They're setting up the bleachers right over here, which a lot of people are going to be here, and I think it's going to be a phenomenal match between you and AJ. One even yesterday, you guys had an amazing match. Do you think does the match yesterday, playing him yesterday, have anything into this next round?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like he hit so heavy yesterday, and I feel like in the beginning I was kind of too defensive because like he's the only guy who hits that hard here. So for sure I was getting caught off guard, but I feel like I'm more aware today that how to deal with his shots. Because towards the end yesterday, I feel like I was hanging with him pretty well in the rallies. So.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you for having me.
On the count of three, we're gonna say stay tipsy.
Stay tipsy.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3,
stay tipsy.